Oh, yeah. Well, that's not good. Oh, boy. Okay, this is the bark that came off of my rosewood log. Some of it pretty dramatically. My intent here is to make a birdhouse. So I'm gonna form this to have a little arc on it here and here so it fits down into the shape there. And then I might make it a little slower so I can split this in half and make these two pieces the sides. Now, they got quite a curve to them, so I don't know for sure if that's going to work out for me, but I think I can make it work. So I've taped it together. Now I got to draw a line on here that's parallel to this line, same on each end, so that I can then cut this out to have that arc in it. Okay, so I've made my marks on there. I got to cut that black line and that black line to make it conform to the other piece of bark. So I transferred the arc onto the inside. Let's see how well I did at that. Now I can use the bandsaw to cut it, because I can cut it like that. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, it's not perfect. I got it pretty close. I'm not trying to make it airtight, so overall I think I'll be able to get that to work on there. Looks like I could have cut a little bit more off of here to make it tighter, but I think that'll work. Okay, I think you can see the black lines. That's my halfway spot, so I'm going to cut this in half. As you might be able to see, I cut it the wrong way. I meant to cut it lengthwise. So I'm just going to cut it lengthwise now, and I'll put two pieces on each side, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, I've put glue on here. We'll see how that goes. Okay, let's see how it goes. I gotta wait for the first thing to dry. Then I'll put the front and back on. I gotta drill a hole in at least one of those to make an access. I'm getting ready to glue on, or I actually have glued. So you can see I've glued it a little bit in there. Basically, it's cut out of these pieces here. They're bark on that side and inside of the bark here. So that's what I've done, so we'll see how it goes. I think that the glue I've got now is not going to be sufficient, but it will be tooling, so that when I try to glue it better on the outside, it should be better. So I've used some caulk inside here to seal around that and hold it in better. So hopefully that'll work out for me. I got to put on the other side, drill a hole, pre-cut it, and then seal up this other side. I'll probably do it mostly with caulk this time, but we'll see. Okay, I've added the front here. I'm using this glue to stake it initially, get it started. Then I'll probably go with the caulk, and we'll see how all that goes. Plus, I've added a wire across. There's two drilled holes. That'll be how you hang this thing. So right now, that's where I am. Okay, here is my birdhouse made exclusively from bark. It's all from my rosewood piece that came off, some of which came off dramatically, as you saw in the video. Okay, so here you can see what I've done is I have painted it. And the paint was put on. I covered a whole thing with paint, but the paint was put on to cover up the white RTV that I used to seal it and to hold it all together. So that's what it looks like right now.